Hey, 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 welcome to the Divas Lounge. It's your girl, Fly Girl Diva in your ear. It's Inspirational Wednesdays. The Divas Lounge is a space for growth, empowerment, and real talk. Today we are talking about something I had to learn the hard way. Protecting your peace is not selfish. Mm. And a lot of women struggle with this because we've been conditioned to believe always be available, always explain yourself, always being understanding, always keep the peace, even when it's costing us emotionally. And honestly, sis, a lot of us are exhausted because we've spent so much time protecting everybody else's feelings while neglecting our own. And eventually you hit a point where you realize I can't keep living like this. You ever notice how draining it is to constantly feel emotionally pulled on? Like every time you're finally getting yourself together, something comes and disturbs your peace. Drama, negativity, stress. People constantly needing access to you. And for a long time, I thought being a good person meant always being accessible, always answering, always helping, always being there. But sis, nobody talks about how exhausting that becomes when you never give yourself permission to rest. And sometimes we become so used to chaos that peace actually starts feeling unfamiliar. And I really had to sit with God about this. Because I noticed every time God was trying to elevate me mentally, emotionally, spiritually, it was like something would pull on my energy. And it wasn't always big dramatic things either. Sometimes it was certain conversations, like overexerting myself, constantly pouring into people, staying connected to draining environments, and you end up feeling guilty for choosing yourself. And one day I realized, sis, not everything deserves access to me anymore. And that hit me hard. Because protecting your peace doesn't mean you're mean. It doesn't mean you're cold. It doesn't mean that you think you are better than people. It means you're finally learning how to honor yourself. And I think a lot of women struggle with guilt when they start creating boundaries. That moment we say, no, I need space. I can't carry this anymore. I need to choose myself right now. People start acting funny. And it's because we're nurturing by nature. We start second guessing ourselves. But sis, peace requires boundaries. And honestly, Some people only feel uncomfortable with the version of you that overextended herself. The version that says yes to everything. The version that neglects herself to keep everybody else happy. But the healed version of you, she moves differently now. And I think that's where God has been trying to grow a lot of us. And to women who stop apologizing for protecting their mental, emotional, and spiritual peace. So let me ask you something. What has been disturbing your peace lately? And why do you keep giving it access, sis? Because sometimes we pray for healing, while staying connected to the very thing breaking us. Sometimes we ask God for peace, but refuse to let go of the chaos. And eventually, sis, you have to make a decision. Do you want familiarity or freedom? That's real. So this is your reminder. You are allowed to say no. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to protect your energy. You are allowed to choose yourself. And you are allowed to create boundaries without guilt. And the people who truly love and respect you will understand. What has been disturbing your peace lately? And what boundaries do I need to create to protect myself better? Ask yourself that. And if you are ready to go deeper, my journal is linked below, because healing also requires honesty, reflection, and boundaries. Thank you for allowing me to pour into you today. And remember, keep growing, keep evolving, but most importantly, keep shining. I'm out.